welcome back to the Grustian Expedition. Where we last left off, Aaron was about to enter this cave to find a small bullion. Yes, now this is the reason why I had Aaron go this way. So something I'm going to need to explain. And it's going to seem a bit weird though, but it's something you'll need to know in the long run. Caves. Whenever you see a cave on the map, there's always stuff in there. And I will interrupt my explanation on caves to give you this conversation and something I need to say here. Now the music playing here you may recognise from Shadow Dragon as the Proud Commander. If there's one thing I don't like about this game, it's the fact that this song is so horribly overused. In the previous game, the Proud Commander was the theme of Camus and Michalis, those two bosses, and it really suited them. In this game, it delegated to being pretty much just the any enemy who is vaguely intimidating theme. Which is kind of sad because it almost totally kills it. Like seriously, they overuse this theme to the point of absolute ridiculousness. I admit it does fit at some points, but I mean, again, Lorenz, I mean, he may be a commander, but he's certainly the opposite of proud right now. I have my issues with this theme. I kind of compare it to, in the Ace Attorney series, there was this theme in the second game that was pretty much the theme of the game's main villain. In the game after that, that theme was reused as pretty much the general shocking revelation theme, which kind of cheapened it because again it was originally a specific character's theme and it really fit them. And now it's being used whenever you get any surprising evidence or something. I've gone on about Phoenix right now. To get back on topic, again, it's the same principle though. It's a theme that really fits the characters it was used for, and now it's just being thrown around haphazardly. And yeah, it's probably the one main problem I have with this game. Though it really says something that the only thing I really dislike about this game has to do with one piece of music that wasn't even original to this game. Speaking of music that's original to this game, you can probably hear the map theme that's playing now, which is, yeah, I think it's really nice. I think it's just called Advanced, but it was in the original Mystery, and also showed up as the arena entrance theme in Fire Emblem 5. Bit of random trivia for you. If you've seen my video on that, you'll know. And it is a really awesome theme in general. Now, I put Marth on the sport here just to increase his evasion a bit against his axe users. Unfortunately, this may have ended badly for me, because I had some pretty horrendous luck here. Come on, your hit rates are in the 50s. You should be missing more often. Okay, if that archer and that next axeman hit Marth, he is going to die. Oh crap, Marth is actually probably going to die. Wow, he critted. Oh, this is not good. He's going to die, isn't he? And if that archer had gone for Marth instead of Mary Sue, I would have had to restart right then. Again, saved by bad AI. I'm sure that's happened to me at least once before. Now I can just do my thing and completely destroy that guy. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? That made no sense, but I'm glad they did, because, Marth would have died if the AI was smart. Anyway, Mary Sue will pretty much destroy everything she so much as touches at this point. Yes, this early. So I want Ryan to get some experience, so I'm just, getting my Cavaliers to weaken, because for some reason they're not very good at doubling yet. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, I was talking about the music. Only a few minutes left here. Plus a totally unnecessary save point that I won't be using. Because I mean, I know they kind of like to put save points in front of bosses. This one is really unnecessary, for reasons that will become apparent once we actually get to Lorenz. But first, oh yeah, music. Also, we've got a new battle theme. This game's new battle music has finally decided to show up, despite the fact that, yeah, in the prologue we had a different theme for fighting training battles against our allies, and, reused music from Shadow Dragon, surprisingly enough, for the actual life or death battles. I would have preferred if Ryan had gained speed there, but it's alright. Anyway, but yeah, this is the actual new battle theme, well, not new, it's remade from Mystery of the Emblem, the original, and it's still pretty good, although I think the second part of it is a bit too soft. In the original, the theme kept being loud and dramatic all the way through, and I think that sort of fit. Now, here we go, we're approaching the final stages of the chapter, and, okay, this is a significant one. Yes, this is a village conversation about Aaron. What does she mean by that? Yes, and again, that's another one of those don't use the Jigen character villages, like that one in Shadow Dragon. Anyway, oh, speaking of Aaron, I was also talking about, caves and how they usually contain items. But, for now, we've finally reached Lorenz, and if you're feeling particularly heartless, you can boss abuse him. But I'm not that mean. Instead, have Mark talk to him. You'll be glad you did. Or, come to think of it, you probably won't be. So you're thinking, hey, you know, I could just get Mark to talk to him and he'll join us just fine, right? You know, we've heard from the villagers. We heard we're pretty much on the wrong side, and we'd love to switch over to his side. And of course, Emperor Hardin would certainly, sympathize with us. But, uh-oh. Yeah, he raises a pretty good point there. But, whoa, that I was not expecting. And of course, Martha's still completely trusting, and is all like, oh, Hardin's my friend, and he would never do that. But, ever since he became Emperor, he automatically became evil, because being an Emperor makes you evil by default. Yeah. Final request. Oh, wait a minute. No. Please tell me this isn't leading where I think it is. And... no, this doesn't look good. And in case it wasn't obvious, Lorenz just killed himself then. Yes, judging by the shot below, I kind of get the feeling he did it by falling on his sword. In the original Mystery, his suicide was a little less dramatic, and it was rendered somewhat humorous by the fact that it was depicted by his sprite exploding. And no, I'm not joking, that's actually what happened in the original. And people are so glad they changed that. Now, some people think they censored his suicide and instead just had him die of his wounds there. I believe that's not the case, because in the event recap, the actual name of this event is simply Lorenz's suicide. Yes, so, yep, indeed he did. So, I'm sorry, we won't be recruiting him, and there's no way you can. Also, see here, this conversation is actually completely new to this game. It only takes place if you spoke to Lorenz with Ma. If you were a heartless bastard and killed him for the experience, you won't get this. And for some reason, the item you get out of this is... wait for it... Men's Staff. But that'll pretty much come in handy, and thankfully you don't have to chuck something here, we can just send it straight to the convoy. Again, that conversation was not in the original game. So, yeah, that was depressing. Let's just hope we can, rescue these two. Poor kids. Okay, now this line. This line here. If you've read the, Mystery of the Emblem fan translation script, you'll find that in Mystery of the Emblem, that was interpreted as her threatening to kill herself. Personally, though, I think that was actually just a translation error. Because in Japanese, the actual line is literally, "If you come near us, we will die." But it's not implying that, again, I can see how you could mistranslate that as a suicide threat, but really all it's saying is, again, yeah, I like what they've done with it there. You're going to murder us just like you murdered him. And that's a much better translation, I think. Unfortunately, Lang has come again. Why can't we just stab this guy? And apparently he's told us that Princess Minerva has been kidnapped. Well, I wouldn't expect her of all princesses to get captured, but it looks as though, how could this... Oh no, I'm starting to think of a song there. Please tell me no one's going to take the obvious memetic route with that. Please tell me. Anyway, but yes, please let these children stay with us. I don't think we feel comfortable with leaving them with this guy, but he's not going to let us. And judging by the music here, yeah, so this chapter, all in all, pretty depressing. Again, I still think it's one of the darkest opening chapters in the series. And yeah, so they're gone, and we don't have a chance to get them back, for now at least. We're still stuck on the wrong side, and yes, like this, like Jagan is saying here, we're going to be branded traitors if we oppose him, and that's not good. So instead, we should probably just cut our losses, get over to Macedon, aka Maiden, and rescue the princess. Because, as Jagan says, if we get her support, we might be able to get the Broken White Wings on our side, and then we will own him. But until then,